So here we are at the June 2019 CPED convening at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. I don't have the advantage of a name tag, so as I try to introduce you, from Drexel University Program of the Year, we have Dr.
Cathy Geller, and I'm the program director who's been enrolled for the last 3 years.
Oh, wonderful. So how many convenings have you been to so far?
We joined CPED in 2015, and I have been to at least one convening a year since then.
Oh, good. So this is maybe 5 or 6
Yeah.
number? Perfect. What's your impression of how it's going so far?
I think that yesterday I was in the session on social justice, and it was both awe-inspiring from the starting frame. Mm-hmm. It asked questions that really got me thinking and the colleague I'm traveling with thinking, and it allowed us to hear what other people are doing. Today has been great. The opening session this morning has really made me look inward to understand.
The one from Western Carolina University?
Western Carolina University. I've looked inward in the sense that they're talking about our students preparing to disrupt in the interest of social justice and equity. And that's not a term that I had thought about as a faculty in my ADD program. And it's raising a whole new both awareness and questions and a need for inquiry to look at that further.
Good. You all just received the Program of the Year award, obviously a collective accolade in the sense that it's a lot of people doing hard work. But in 100 words, 200 words, what do you think is most important for the rest of the CPED universe to learn from Drexel's experiences?
In terms of being the Program of the Year, the things that I think are important that others learn from us are the importance of scaffolding. Mm-hmm. We talked about it when we were up there, the value of being truly able to work collaboratively across faculty, the acknowledgement of the different strengths of the faculty and the reliance to bring people into past leadership around. All of that, I think, served us well in the development of our writing. But in terms of our success as a program, it's a constant focus on who our students are, what they need to succeed, the kind of feedback and our commitment to iterative and recursive learning, and the development of a scaffolded approach to content.
And speaking of your students, and I should say that I earned my doctorate at the University of Pennsylvania, so from 30th Street Station to get to Penn, I would walk across Drexel, if not daily, routinely. So I have a West Philly and Center City sort of context. I can place that. But I don't know the particular enrollment. Are you pulling in from suburbs? Are you pulling in mostly from the urban core of Philadelphia? Are you getting a lot of online students? Sort of, who are your constituents?
So we currently have about 310 active students. We've graduated 300 students since the program began in 2009.
Okay.
Who our students are, it varies based on who the cohort group is. We have every fall a cohort group that's Philadelphia based, and so we draw from the surrounding area. Every spring we have a cohort group in DC that is now DC based, drawing from the surrounding area. And then we have a significant online contingent. So 2 cohorts, about 40 students a year, and then we have another 110 10 students who join 5 cohorts, 3 in the fall, 2 in the spring for our online. And where do we draw from? I've talked about DC and Philly, but in fact our online students, 40% come from within that northeast corridor, within 50 or 60 miles of Philly. 60% of our students come from 25 states and 6 countries, Europe, Middle East, Asia.
Wow. Yeah. And I'm assuming the programming is all in English?
Yes, the programming is all in English, and we teach, we have master syllabuses, master courses, and then our faculty can add themselves on top of that.
Okay, exciting.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the chance to learn. One of the points of the exchanges, but that sort of idea of a convening is it's this collateral exchange of information, colleague to colleague across programs and universities. So your information is much appreciated.
Well,
thanks, and I hope I'm not keeping you too long from lunch.
No, I'm going to leave, but I want to thank my colleagues who have taught all of us who are attending here from Drexel so much at this convening. So it's our pleasure to be here.
Thank you. So this is Lauren Bent from Regis College. First time in Nebraska?
First time,
Okay.
yes.
Last time?
No, I will definitely be back.
Okay.
I really am enjoying my time here.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
What's your impression of the convening so far?
The convening has been great. This is my third CPED convening, and it's great to connect with colleagues across the country. I find that it's very helpful. I love that there are tangible tools and takeaways that we get when we leave a convening, and certainly a great time to be inspired and to go back and bring all this back to our home institution. So I'm really enjoying it. Yeah.
So are you the only one here from Regis? Or are you the messenger for everyone, or are you part of a small team?
I'm actually here with our dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Kate Hamann is here with me. And I was supposed to be here with a former student from our program who's now an alum, and we did a research project which I'm presenting on tomorrow.
Okay,
so looking forward
excellent,
to that.
exciting.
Yeah.
Let me think about other questions worth asking. So you talked about the takeaways, the things that you want to bring home back to your institution. What's the process like of being that sort of messenger? How do you, and this is the question I face, how do you draw to your colleagues' attention who weren't part of this, sort of how it's useful, how it's impactful, how it might be of service to their wants and needs?
Right. So fortunately, our institution is very committed to the CPED framework, and I think they're very excited to learn about what I learned here. And so we already have a meeting scheduled so that I can bring back some key takeaways and talk about. One of the challenges I think with any convening or conference is that we get so much information that oftentimes we don't do anything. Right? We just get excited and then we don't actually act upon it. But we already have a meeting scheduled for when I return and to talk about all of this. Some of the key pieces, I haven't decided what that will be at this point, but we'll be certainly looking at the work that we're doing around CPED.
Okay. As a quick and strange last question, so that you can say hi to the family back home on camera, hey kids or whatever. But are there any final words, any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations, complaints, whatever that you want to before your moment of we all get 15 minutes of fame, right?
Okay.
So you're using up like 45 seconds of that.
Okay.
How do you want to use it?
I just want to thank everyone for putting on a great conference, convening, I should say. It's been, I know that a lot of work goes into this, and I'm really appreciative of all the work that UNL has done. The city, people in the city have been so welcoming to us, and I'm really looking forward to learning more during my time here at the convening. So,
good,
so thank
wonderful,
you very much.
And thank you for being a willing interview subject.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Tina Marie Coolidge from Drexel University.
Thank you.
Prize winner, because they all just got the Program of the Year award.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, we're very
to
humbled.
you all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I wasn't the one who picked it, but I'm very proud for you all and of you all.
We're very honored.
Let me ask you this. So have you ever been to Nebraska before?
I have never been to Nebraska before.
So first impressions are?
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful state. Lincoln is a very beautiful, clean city. Everyone's very friendly.
Good.
It's lovely.
Good. What has been the most exciting thing of the convening so far?
So I attend a lot of conferences for professional development, but the convening is a keen distinction. There's a lot of takeaways and learning and sharing, and I'm a strong advocate of CPED, and I have a lot of very positive aspects and components that I'll be able to take back to my program to enhance and make it better.
Have you had a chance to look at the workbook so far, the sort of note-taking tool?
Yes, and I looked at it before I even came.
Okay.
And I think it's wonderful. I thought it was a brilliant idea to engage, and I thought it was a wonderful way to kind of get people engaged into the conversation.
Hey, apart from greetings to your family back home, any final comments you want to share with the camera?
I would encourage all institutions who are active members to please support your teams and your staff to come to convenings, and those who have programs who are not members to become members. And if you have any questions about it, to talk to us who are members. We'd be happy to talk to you about it and tell you what a benefit becoming a CPED member would bring to your institution.